we are ready to begin the processional. As a courtesy to the graduates and guests, please silence all mobile devices. Also, please note that your individual and family photos will be made available to all graduates electronically. In addition, this commencement ceremony is being live streamed, and the link to view can be found in your digital program.
You are an eagle. We are eagles. Eagles rise above. We are fearless, up with the sun, in the sky, and soaring higher. We take wing on the legacy of explorers, adventurers, pioneers, travelers, leaders, and groundbreaking innovators. We dig in, we give it all, and then we give more. We dream it, we plan it, we build it, and we challenge the way it's always been. If you can fly it, craft it, or lead it, we have done it. And our number is growing. Our reach is extending. We are launching from every state and more than 140 countries. We are the industry leaders, the forerunners of excellence, the best, the only, and we are just getting started. We are number one in the classroom, online, in the sky, and beyond. We are competing to brand new heights and bringing business, engineering, medicine, and flight across the globe and into space. Your dedication and resolve made we possible. We are united as Embry-Riddle alumni. We are eagles, and we are taking flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the processional. The processional is led today by our mace bearer, Mr. Sherwin Baptiste, adjunct faculty in the College of Aviation. Mr. Baptiste is carrying the ceremonial university mace. Now entering are the candidates for master, baccalaureate, and associate degrees. Our faculty is following the candidates for degrees. Now entering is the platform party. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the American and Japanese national anthems. Please be seated.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nancy Tranhorn, and I am the Executive Director for Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University Worldwide Campus for our U.S. military operations in Europe and the Pacific. On behalf of the Platform Party and the faculty, it is my distinct honor to welcome you to the 2024 commencement ceremony here in Tokyo, Japan, in front of the iconic Rainbow Bridge in Tokyo Bay. At this time, I would like to introduce you to our stage guests for this afternoon. Please hold applause until everyone has been recognized. Members of the Platform Party, please stand and remain standing as I call your name. Mr. Sherman Baptiste, Adjunct Faculty, College of Aviation and Wayfarer. Dr. Naomi Kuaraha, Co-founder and Chief Executive Officer, InfoStellar, and our commencement speaker. And Dr. John Wattrat, Chancellor for Embry-Riddle Worldwide Campus. Thank you. Please be seated. Please also join me in welcoming a special guest. Dr. Omar Salam, Education and Training Services Chief of the Yokota Air Base. Clara Segot, Chief Army Continuing Education Services, ACES Division, Camp Humphreys Education Center, USAG Humphreys. Rodney M. Anderson, Supervisory Education Services Specialist, Camp Humphreys Education Center, DHR, USAG Humphreys. Rhea Poffenbarger, Assistant Vice President, Operations Enrollment Operations, University of Maryland Global Campus Asia. And Patrick Spoke, Education Services Specialist, Army Education Center, Camp Zama. this time, please stand as Mr. Sherwin-Baptiste comes forward to offer the invocation.
Wise and gracious one, we ask your blessings upon the students, faculty, and staff of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. We have been called to the high task of seeking knowledge, promoting ethics, and seeking growth in mind, body, and spirit. We give thanks for the gifts of the graduates here today and the ways in which they have made this university a better place for having been here. We ask that you grant students and families joy and satisfaction as they see their dreams of graduation fulfilled this day. We ask this in the confidence of your grace. Amen.
Please be seated. Thank you, Mr. Baptiste. Graduates, we are gathered here today to celebrate your great achievement of completing your program of study. We know that has been exciting, challenging, rigorous, and fulfilling, and we also know that you may not have made this journey alone. Some of the faculty who have guided, mentored, and taught you from your first class to your capstone are here today in person to celebrate with you. Distinguished faculty, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. The dedicated campus staff who helped and advised you, mapping out your journey to today, are here to celebrate you. Staff, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. And finally, the most honored guest, your families and friends who have supported your journey on this path are celebrating you today. Graduates, please stand and acknowledge your families for their support. Thank you. Please be seated. At this time, it is my honor to welcome Dr. John Watrett, Chancellor for Embry-Riddle Aeronautical Worldwide, to the podium to officially open the commencement ceremony.
So on behalf of the Board of Trustees of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, it is my pleasure to declare this 2024 commencement ceremony now open. Welcome and congratulations. We truly are thankful to be here together on this day of celebration. Graduation is the most anticipated event of the year, not just for the feeling of excitement that comes with completing your degree, but to recognize that each of you is here today because of your commitment and determination to push yourselves towards greatness. Like all of you, in 1926, two men aspired to greatness. T. Higby Embry, an entrepreneur, and John Paul Riddle, a barnstormer, launched the Embry-Riddle company that taught flight, specialized in airmail delivery and coordinated aircraft sales. After a series of mergers and acquisitions, the Embry-Riddle company can be traced to what is now known as American Airlines. After mergers, Embry did retire, but Riddle, whose passion for aviation was unwavering, found a new opportunity. He took on a new partner, John McKay, and together they established the Embry-Riddle School of Aviation in 1939, located in Miami, Florida. As a school of aviation, it thrived and grew. But as so often happens throughout history, war interrupted. Without hesitation, Riddle and McKay knew what they could offer. They put their full support behind aiding the Allied war efforts by training cadets to be pilots and by providing mechanics and technicians. They also established a presence in São Paulo, Brazil, in support of related efforts. Eventually, Embry-Riddle became one of the first institutions approved to educate veterans under the GI Bill. It wasn't until Jack Hunt was named president in 1963 that the school, then named Embry-Riddle Aeronautical Institute, moved from Miami, Florida to Daytona Beach, Florida. In fact, in 1965, the move took place over a single weekend, known as Operation Bootstrap, 31 trucks relocated Embry-Riddle to Daytona Beach, Florida, and there is where it has been ever since. In 1970, 2 years after earning Southern Association College and Schools accreditation, the name was changed to Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, and it has not stopped growing. With 2 residential campuses in Daytona Beach, Florida, and in Prescott, Arizona, and the worldwide campus with over 100 locations in the United States, Europe, Asia, and online, this university, your university, continues to promote excellence in aviation, aerospace, and space. Like your alma mater, you've grown beyond where you started. Today we honor nearly 70 graduates from across the world. Though you come from different places, you share common traits: a love for learning, a commitment to service, and a desire to innovate. On this day, we applaud you and all that you have accomplished. Earning a degree from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, the world's premier aviation aerospace institution, is not easy. Our programs are highly challenging. The demand on students, whether studying aeronautics, business, engineering, or safety and security, are rigorous. Still, you pursued your degrees and you have been successful. I commend you for all your dedication. Your perseverance will serve you well as you move forward. You are now part of an elite community of Embry-Riddle alumni, and each of you will be Eagles forever. Now I'm honored to introduce our commencement speaker, a highly accomplished individual, Dr. Naomi Kurahara. Dr. Kurahara is the co-founder and CEO of InfoStellar, an innovative software driving space communication infrastructure company supporting the new era of space exploration. InfoStellar company develops and operates an innovative cloud-based satellite ground station sharing platform called Stellar Station, which allows satellite operators to utilize ground stations around the world. With over a decade of experience in the space industry, she holds a PhD in electrical engineering from the Kyushu Institute of Technology, where she conducted ion engine and space plasma environment research with the Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency, JAXA. She was also a postdoctoral fellow at the University of Tokyo, where she led development of the satellite operation and ground system for the Hodoyoshi project, furthering Japan's technology expertise in microsatellite development. She also worked as a researcher and satellite ground systems engineer before going on to found InfoStellar in 2016. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Dr. Naomi Kurahara.
Thank you for the introduction. Distinguished guests, faculty, families, and graduates, good afternoon and congratulations. What a momentous day it is, one filled with pride, achievement, and endless possibilities. I remember the first time I stopped where you are today. Full of hope and uncertainty about the future. I didn't know where the life would take me, but I was excited to see something new. Looking at all of you today, I can see that same excitement and the possibility. Please remember your feelings from this day. Your nerves, excitement, pride, or hope. Your feelings today will inspire your next step. Your challenges were not linear to get you to this point today. whether working a full-time job or managing a household, serving your company, serving your country, or all of this above, you have overcome many obstacles to be here to celebrate today. My journey too has been filled with hurdles, setbacks, and moments of joy. I'd like to share my story of overcoming adversity and achievement my dreams in the space industry with you today. In 2016, I started my company, Infocera, as a startup company. Fortunately, we survived 9 years and have raised about $15 million so far. We launched StratStation, a software as a service-like solution that provides access to space through our ground segment as a service offering. StratStation is a fully managed service that helps customers succeed in satellite missions by bringing all the benefits of the cloud, scalable, available, and on demand. StratStation is a ground station network platform that provides access to our network of 28 ground station antennas across the globe. After an initial one-time setup, satellite operators can access any ground station in our global network. This is important for satellite operators because more ground stations mean more opportunities to communicate with their satellites. By using our service, satellite operators no longer need to negotiate with individual ground station network operators. StratStation does all of this for them 90% faster than previous approaches. This reduced the 12 months onboarding time to less than a month. So this is Infocera, and then people often ask me, why space or why a startup? The answer is because I wanted to. I have dreamed of working in space since I was very young. I have dreamed of going to space since I was a little girl growing up in a village in Japan. When I was 8 years old, my parents took me to space camp. This experience inspired a lifelong passion, not only to visit space, but to work in the field as well. But at that time, I couldn't tell anyone that I wanted to be an astronaut. I was scared to be discouraged. Or someone told that it was impossible for me. Because I knew that becoming an astronaut was a very difficult challenge. And I knew most of people cannot achieve. I was keeping my hope in secret. Well, but I think my parents knew though. So as of today, it is not only difficult to become an astronaut, but also to enter the aerospace industry. I wasn't want to give up easily, so I found a professor who was researching satellite and somehow managed to join their lab. I was lucky. After graduation, I got a postdoc researcher position at the University of Tokyo. And after that, I got a dream chance to work in space as a system engineer of satellite mission control system. The late 2000s and the early 2010s were an interesting period. SpaceX was established and started to develop a rocket. No one imagined the company's current achievements. remember that one of my friends got a job in SpaceX in 2006. People, including me, thought it was a silly decision. He should go to Boeing or NASA. But now, he is a vice president of SpaceX. Another company named Planet was established in 2010. They launched small satellites more than 100. They started to observe the whole Earth every day. They showed the value of small satellites and constellations and changed the mindset of the space industry. There were many changes and dynamics. I started my company during that time. I was ignorant and conceited. I thought I may be able to change the world too. I was seeing challenges in the market and thought my company could contribute to solve the challenge. Infostera has a vision. We started Infostera to democratize access to space technology for the benefit of all of society. However, the journey to this grand vision was full of setbacks and challenges. Let me be clear. I am here today not to speak about our success, but because of how we overcame the many challenges we faced. In recent years, more and more people and organizations are seeing the potential of space technology to improve people's everyday lives. The number of space startups increased significantly since 2010. This is because of the decreasing cost of satellites and the growing number of launch opportunities. However, it's not easy for space startups to achieve success. More than $40 billion has been invested in space startups in the past 10 years, but only about 18 space startup companies have gone public during that time. As a startup company, Infostera had many milestones to achieve. I also had a series of typical startup challenges, such as financial difficulties, organizational collapse, lack of sales performance, and pressure from investors for a change in management. It seems like 1 in every 10 attempts were successful, but I stayed true to my goal. In November 2018, we launched Stellar Station, a software-as-a-service-like solution that provides access to space through our ground segment-as-a-service offering. My team was thrilled. Then, just after 1 month, Amazon Web Service, AWS, started a similar ground station network service. Our team was worked to the core. AWS had a big team, money, and the intention to take over the industry. We were scared that AWS would take the market quickly. The following year, 2019, was very difficult year. We were still surviving, but the speed of business was very slow. We struggled to get the customer. Fundraising was difficult. Investors asked how Infostera would fight with AWS. We didn't have a clear answer. Some people recommended me to replace the founders, including myself. Then the pandemic started in 2020. Fortunately, we overcame those challenges with a bit of creativity and a lot of resiliency. Infostera survived still after AWS. In the pandemic, the business grew. we increased global partners. AWS is no longer a competitor, but is now our partner. Through challenges, I realized that there is no such thing as one right answer. One brilliant idea becomes a bad idea when the environment changes. InfoStar's company value decreased a lot after AWS came to the same market. Our strategy looked great before AWS, but not so much after AWS. I faced much criticism too. People might tell you that you are wrong or that you won't succeed. Humans find it very easy to criticize others. But that doesn't mean the person criticizing is always right. The important thing is sticking to your values, your goals, and your dreams in the face of adversity. In the end, we can only act based on our beliefs. We must constantly reflect and make adjustments along the way. I may be speaking dramatically, but when I talk about beliefs, I'm not referring to anything grand or lofty. My belief is simply that I wanted to work in the space industry and contribute to its growth. At InfoStar, we frame this belief in terms of vision and mission, making it sound more impressive. And there is one more thing to say. Cultivating resolve. The resolve to stand by and advocate for your ideas. The resolve to keep fighting, even when criticized by others. And sometimes even by your allies. The resolve to remain true to your beliefs, even at the cost of sacrificing something else. Everyone here today stayed true to their goals and dreams, making many sacrifices, adjustments, and changes along the way to reach success. What kind of belief do you hold today? You might also call them passion or hope. In the future, each of you will take different career paths. Not everything will go smoothly, and there will be times when you face challenges. There may even be situations where you have to temporarily change your path due to unexpected circumstances. Even so, I would be glad if you could hold on to hope and the feeling of pride you have today. Remember the pride of this day after many long nights of study, balancing work, and taking care of a family, all while making sacrifices for your education, your country, and advancements in your field of study. After all, hope is one thing we can truly rely on. Your academic achievement is a testament to your resiliency, resolve, passion, and hope for a better future. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2024.
Thank you for the words of inspiration and the challenges you went through to where you are, and it's a good advice to our graduates. I'd like to present you with the Speakers Award, the Distinguished Speakers Award from Embry-Riddle.
longtime support of the military is a point of pride. In fact, Embry-Riddle has received top ranking by U.S. News and World Report for best online bachelor's programs for veterans for nearly a decade. Many of the graduates here today are active duty and veterans. You will know who they are as they cross the stage because they will be wearing a blue stole. Will they and all members of the military and veterans who are here today please stand to be recognized? Thank you for your sacrifice. Please be seated. At this time, the faculty of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University Worldwide are pleased to present the candidates for graduate degrees. As we announce our master's degrees candidates, you will see if they have hoods draped on their arm. Each graduate will be hooded today by Mr. Sherwin-Baptiste, adjunct instructor for the College of Aviation, reflecting their status as a master's degree candidate. While all hoods have the Embry-Riddle school colors of royal blue and gold, the colors of the satin binding on the hoods are different. Each color distinguishes one college degree from the other. From the College of Aviation, silver hoods denote graduates earning the following degrees: Master of Science in Aeronautics, Master of Science in Aviation and Aerospace, Master of Science of Space Operations. From the College of Business, drab hoods denote graduates earning the following degrees: Master of Business Administration and Aviation, Master of Science in Engineering Management, Master of Science in Leadership, Master of Science in Logistics and Supply Chain Management, Master of Science in Project Management. Several graduates will be wearing gold medallions. These master's degree candidates are graduating with distinction as they have achieved a grade point average of 4.0 for the entirety of their program. As a group, will these students please stand to be recognized? Assisting with the hooding ceremony, I would like to invite Mr. Sherwin-Baptiste, adjunct faculty of the College of Aviation, to come to the podium.
Will all the candidates for master's degrees please rise? Dr. Waltrip, it is my honor to present the candidates for master's degrees from the College of Aviation and the College of Business as recommended by the faculty.
From the College of Aviation, this begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Aeronautics, Rodrigo Diaz IV, with distinction. With distinction. distinction. Master of Science in Aviation and Aerospace Sustainability, Dale A. Lockwood, with distinction. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Space Operations, Takayuki Yamanaka, with distinction. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration in Aviation, Jorge Andre Canido. For the degree of Master of Science in Engineering Management, Tyler Custer, with distinction. Narayan, with distinction. For the degree of Master of Science in Leadership, Camilla Grays, with distinction. For the degree of Master of Science in Logistics and Supply Chain Management, David Jerome Washington, with distinction. candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Project Management, Maximilian R. Banks, with distinction. This concludes the presentation of master's degrees from the College of Aviation and the College of Business. This also concludes the presentation of master's degrees.
Congratulations to our master's degree candidates. Regarding the undergraduate degree candidates, here today you will notice that a number of them are wearing honor cords. The significance of these honor cords is directly connected to academic performance. Those graduates who are wearing white cords have achieved a grade point average between 3.5 and 3.69 and graduate cum laude with honors. As a group, will these students please stand and be recognized? Those graduates who are wearing red cords have achieved a grade point average between 3.7 and 3.89 and graduate magna cum laude with great honors. As a group, will these students please stand and be recognized? Those graduates who are wearing gold cords have achieved a grade point average between 3.9 and 4.0 and graduate summa cum laude with highest honors. As a group, will these students please stand and be recognized? Mr. Baptiste, will you please come to the podium to present the undergraduate candidates for the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Aviation, and the College of Business.
Will all candidates for bachelor's and associate's degree please rise? Dr. Wattrell, it is my honor to present the bachelor's and associate's degree candidates from the College of Arts and Science, the College of Aviation, and the College of Business as recommended by the faculty.
From the College of Arts and Sciences, this begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Homeland Security, Grace Marie Hernandez. This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies, Brandon Zitterich. From the College of Aviation, this begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Aeronautics, Mitchell James Anderson. Christopher Anthony Beltran, summa cum laude. Karim Ben Amor, summa cum laude. David Leonardo Morales, magna cum laude. Peter Seth Gonzalez. Philip Michael Hegberg. David William Hendra, summa cum laude. Brianna Hopkins. William Tyler Irvine. Daquan Jackson. Joshua James Link. Jimmy B. Ramirez, cum laude. Joshua Rice. Kevin Dominic Center. Jeffrey Kyle Valenzuela. Sebastian Eugene von Wiedersham. This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Aviation Maintenance. Christian Ardiente Tangalan. Cum laude. This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Uncrewed Systems Applications. Matthew Smith. This begins the candidates for the degree of Associate in Science in Aeronautics. George Sabigan Ferrer. Gabriel Allen Lepole. David James Miller. This begins the candidates for the degree of Associate in Science in Aviation Maintenance. Connor P. Brogan. From the College of Business, this begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Aviation Business Administration. Zhi Xiong Ian Ko, summa cum laude. Caleb Daniel Zuluaga. This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Analytics. Simon Tavila Manivong. This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Logistics and Supply Chain Management. Raymond John Ramirez III, magna cum laude. This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Project Management. Johnny Lloyd Bone III, magna cum laude. Joseph Brider. Vishal Nilesh Patel. Daniel Alejandro Valdez. This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Technical Management. Robert David Boyce, summa cum laude. Lucas David Theodore Lampy, magna cum laude. Justin Robert Novak, summa cum laude. Travis Lee Stout. This begins the candidates for the degree of Associate in Science in Aviation Business Administration. Sarah Adnan Abdel Wahab. This begins the candidates for the degree of Associate in Science in Technical Management. Yu Yang Liu. This concludes the undergraduate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Aviation, and the College of Business. This also concludes the presentation of undergraduate degrees.
We have now arrived for the moment for which we all have been waiting. Mr. Baptiste, will you please come to the podium?
Will all graduating candidates please rise and remain standing? Dr. Wattrett, these candidates have completed all of the requirements associated with their degree programs. With the recommendation of the faculty at the Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, I am pleased to present them to you for the conferring of degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you, as appropriate, the Master of Science degree, the Master's degree, the Bachelor of Science degree, and the Associate of Science degree, with all rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Graduates, you may now move your tassel to the left side of your mortarboard, symbolizing your new status as a graduate of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Congratulations, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the singing of our alma mater by the ERAU a cappellas.
Eagles gather near, we lift our voices loud and clear, soaring high, O alma mater, threads of blue and gold, united we soar in vast open skies. Embry-Riddle, we hail thee, great man.
share in this special occasion. Please remain standing as Mr. Baptiste offers the closing benediction.
And now, as we leave this place, may eternal love enfold us. May spiritual power strengthen us. May strong hands comfort us. And may we be carried on eagle's wings until we meet again. Amen.
Family and friends, please be seated. This concludes the commencement ceremony this afternoon. After the recessional, we kindly request that all graduates follow the marshals outside of the double doors on the ceremony room for a group photo. An usher with signage will direct you to the photo location for a group photo in front of the Rainbow Bridge. Family and friends, we ask that you please remain seated until the platform party, faculty, and all graduates have exited. We invite you to please join us and your graduates for a reception in the Apollon Ballroom. Please follow the usher's guidance to the ballroom to the left of our ceremony room. Thank you very much.